disrespected as you age? Try these 5 strategies. How to respond when someone disrespects you. The quiet power of self-respect after 60. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling small, replaying what they said, wondering why it bothered you so much? Maybe it was a subtle jab. Maybe they talked over you, or ignored you completely. And you thought, did I imagine that? You didn't. And today, I want to talk to you, especially if you're over 60, about what to do when someone disrespects you. Not with anger. Not with revenge. But with strength. Quiet, grounded, powerful strength. Because you don't need to raise your voice to rise above. Let's talk about how to protect your peace, without losing your dignity. When someone doesn't respect you, whether it's obvious or subtle, your first instinct might be to speak up, defend yourself, explain why they're wrong. But there's another way. A better way. Instead of reacting, pause. Go still. Silence is not weakness. It's wisdom. There's a quiet power in not responding right away. In taking a breath, letting the comment hang in the air, and choosing not to carry it with you. Because the moment you stop reacting to disrespect, something amazing happens. You shift the power. Suddenly, it's not about them. It's about you. You decide how much of your energy you give away. You decide whether that comment, that look, that tone, deserves space in your heart. And most of the time, it doesn't. You've lived long enough to know this. Not every opinion deserves a response. Not every comment deserves your peace. Now let's talk about presence. Because sometimes, the most powerful response isn't silence, it's posture. Have you ever noticed what your body does when you feel disrespected? Your shoulders sink. Your gaze drops. Your voice goes quiet. It's like you're trying to disappear. But here's what I want you to try instead. Next time someone interrupts you, talks down to you, questions your choices. Don't shrink. Don't slouch. Don't look away. Do the opposite. Lift your chin. Stand tall. Look them in the eye. That body language says more than words ever could. I know who I am. And I won't disappear for anyone. Confidence unsettles people who rely on intimidation. They expect you to flinch, to fold, to fade away. But when you stay calm, when you smile gently, and stand your ground, they're left to sit with their own discomfort, not yours. And let me be clear. This isn't about arrogance. It's about dignity. You've earned the right to walk into every room, every conversation, with your head held high. Not because of what you've done for others. Not because of how much you've tolerated. But because you are worthy. Period. I used to let little comments eat away at me. I'd replay them, wondering what I should have said, how I could have stood up for myself better. But then I learned this. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is nothing. Not out of fear, but out of self-respect. You don't have to defend your choices to people who've already made up their minds. You don't have to explain your boundaries to people who only want to cross them. You just have to stand tall. Let the silence speak. Let your strength do the talking. And slowly, quietly, people will begin to treat you differently. Not because you demanded respect, but because you radiated it. And those who can't handle that, let them be uncomfortable. Because peace isn't given. It's claimed. Have you ever dealt with someone who didn't respect you? How did you handle it, or what are you learning now that you wish you knew back then? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. And if this message spoke to you, if it made you feel seen, please consider liking this video and subscribing. There's more to come, more ways to protect your energy, build quiet confidence, and live the life you deserve. Because no matter your age, it's never too late to walk taller, speak softer, and live louder. You've earned your wisdom. You've earned your peace. And you deserve to be respected, no explanation needed. Here's to you. Here's to your strength. And here's to the beautiful, unshakable power of self-respect.